Hello. A Picross time. With me, Damien, the one who is Gamian, and does Picross, because why not? I'm going to change things up a little teeny tiny bit here this time. But we need to get going a little bit before I can do that. Before I can do it properly, at least. So, let's get going into the last puzzle that I got vaguely stumped on. And was just too brain tired to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Stop it. Okay, we did the kangaroo. So the next one. We have to start all over, but that's fine. Alrighty, so what we are doing is we are turning off the background music. And we are turning this back on. Because, I don't know about you, but I am a wee bit tired of the Picross music. Oh. So I am going to hack and push forward in trying to make this happen more. And by make this happen more, I mean actually finish up Picross 2. Let's do this. But I should do this right here as well, because they request it for the thing. So let's go ahead and make a nice pinned chat of that. Don't lie to me, I'm allowed to pin that. Unable to pin, try again. Something went wrong, please. Why won't you let me pin it? Reload. It's because there's a link in it? I don't think that would be the reason. There we go. Manually unpinned or at end of stream. There we go. Cool. So now we can listen to, some nice, a nice variety instead of the exact same, background music the entire time. And, yeah. Get Picrossing. It immediately feels weird to, not have, the music coming from the game, but it's fine. Bum, bum, bum. As I don't know if when it shares background music or BGM off, I don't know if that means all background music or if it's just going to be, what do you call it? This stuff going on, like just that background tune, like if we're going to get the victory jingle at the end of this or not, I've never played without the background music, so I don't know. But here's what we do right now. 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's taken care of, but that one there, which puts that there, which makes that taken care of, which means that can't be it, which means that goes there. Nothing here, here, not necessarily. We're done with this row, and by row I mean column. And not quite done with this one. Nothing can go there, those have to go there, which means that has to go there, that means nothing can go there, because that's also done, so we're done there. That there. Done with this one. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum. One blank, one blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that goes right there, which could be anywhere. And that's kind of the end of the line on these, isn't it? 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. But that could be anything in terms of, what I forgot to do? I'll pause just to save my time, what little bit. It's going to take hours regardless. I didn't fill up my water cup because I just finished off a cup of tea. And so I wasn't considering it. But now my water cup is full. And I'll take a sip. There we go. Back to Picross. Okay. I remain at that point of, I think we're kind of done with this one for the moment. Jump over to the next one. Oh, they're all quite limited as well. Okay, so that can only go to here, and those can't be anything then. Then we can block that off as well. The 4 can't be down here with the 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, damn it, we're just 1 away from being able to have any kind of indication on that one. That's fine. But because of the 6, we can mark this off like that. Actually, like as far as that, isn't it? Yeah, as far as that. So that 2 is done, which means this could go as far as that. Put that there. Put that there, which marks those off. Put those there, that there. That there. Well, these can't be a 5, so we can put 3 there. That completes this. Nothing can be in either of those spots right there. We don't know anything about this one, unfortunately. That finishes off that, at least. So we can mark all those off. As well as those. That can go there. And there we go. Oh, we're done here, actually. Also there. And that stops that. Put that there. Completion of that. There we go. You can mark all of these off. That can't be a thing. Those can't be a thing, nor can all of that. Or even that. We're actually done here. And here. And here. Cool. Can't be any of those, and in fact it has to be those. Which means those go there, that's nothing. That's a 1 no matter what, so that's a 2. It has to be a 3. 6 completed. That can't be anything. Those could be whatever we want them to be. Block off that. That has to be right there. Cut that off. Put that there. Cut that off. Cut that off. Which means that can't be anything, which means that has to go there, so this is done as well. Oh, I see what we're building. Whether or not I can make it happen is another question. But I at least know what we're going for, so that should help, hopefully. That can go there, as well as there, which stops that. Ah, because that's a 5. There we go. Okay, that is that one, presumably completed. Can't do anything with that. We can put that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. Blank 1, blank 1, 2, blank 1, blank 1. Yeah. 1, blank 1, blank 1, 2. 5, blank, or blank 1, blank 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. Actually, the 9 goes right like that, and then 1, 2. So that cannot be a thing. Those cannot be a thing. Didn't help as much as I was hoping, but that's fine. After all, we cannot have a 3 and a 6 in the same space there, so those have to be real. Puts that into that one, and into all of that as well. 2, 3. 3. 4, but it could spread out. 4, but again, it could spread out. And those link together. Those have to link together as well. We can build these 6 a little bit. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 2 has to be here. I mean, it has to go there because that's how a 9 works. So that can't be anything. But those there, that's cut off. That is presumably cut off. Yeah, there's no way we can fit 2 1s on this side, obviously. 1 blank, 1 blank. Could be a 2 there, unfortunately, but we can cut off of that. Bum ba da da dum. Okay, that's the 6. That's not the 5. Oh, this is the 5. Right. Okay. Actually, that makes sense. There's we have to put that there, which makes that a 2. We block those off. That can go out. That 2 is complete. Welcome in, Settle. Indeed. Just a nice, relaxing night at Picross. Because I would like to actually finish Picross 2, perhaps. Definitely not happening tonight. But I figure we'll just stick with Picross until my brain tells me I want to do something other than Picross. It's never ending. Please go away for a while. And we finally swapped to other tunes because especially if I'm going to be doing the thing. Kinda, yeah. We have, if I recall correctly the numbers, we will have 21 and then a little bit more. 21 for the main set, and then it'll move on to, and then we'll have one more challenge, speed round, and then it'll move on to like a final big puzzle or something, if it does the same thing that happened with the Mario side of things. But unfortunately, these puzzles can last. Yeah, and we're just doing the same music, keeping the music running from what I do when I'm doing pre-stream, waiting in setup and whatnot, because I'm tired of listening to the Picross music, and I don't want to have to listen to that for days on end if we're indeed doing this. Okay. Oh, actually, that's cut off now. So there we go. That's done. Oh, but it is good chill jams. That's why I use them. I enjoy the vibe and ambiance they create. Given I am relatively low energy myself. Still can't verify for certain if these go here or not, so we'll hold off. So I mean, it has to be in one of those. Let's see, so if we assume even just the single 1 is right there. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can plop that there. And I also made sure to re-verify through looking at their page. I'm like, okay, what is the use set? Yes, you can play it during live streams. They just prefer if you would give them a shout out or a link. So we've given that. That's why the pinned tweet, or the pinned message. Cool, awesome James by Game Chops on YouTube. I seem to make sure when I do the VOD, I remember to also add a link there, which I shouldn't forget. This is about all I can get right now, though, isn't it? At least not without starting to do some guessing. So let's move on to the other side. We might just have 2 corners that require a little bit extra work, and maybe this will be... Oh, I see an 11. That'll automatically make this easier. Yep. The downtime here, too. I finished a bunch of chores and finished Clair Obscure. It's neither retro nor anime, but there's a good RPG feel. Rhythm berry. Ah, yeah. Excellent. Yeah, I'm glad it was a good time. I imagine eventually one day I will play it, because it is, after all, an RPG. But I don't have any indication. I think I've said before, I don't have any indication on whether or not I could actually play it on my computer, because I don't have a solid-state drive for my main hard drive. Oh, and there are just so many other things to play as well. So I'm not in any hurry, but I'm glad it's a really good time. Exactly. It's my duty to play eventually, at some point. Either when I get a solid-state drive and be like, haha, I've installed it to that. Which, I mean, it might happen. I have space for that. It's just a matter of having the money. Oh. we're, you know, getting it for PS5 or whatnot, and actually streaming from that for once. What am I doing? I'm blocking those off. But yeah, no, I'm glad it was a good time. I'm glad it was an enjoyable experience. Always good when a new RPG provides that, especially if it's one that's been vaguely hyped. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know if it's a matter of it just... By the way, welcome in, Luce. Oh. I mean, that's true, too. Oh. There are plenty of RPGs on both PS2 and PS1 I can play through, and I absolutely want to. I mean, I hover around the 16 and 32-bit style of game in those generations in general, but I mean, I would like to go beyond in terms of later, and even earlier, because I want to play some NES RPGs as well. I just keep not doing so. Oh. But yes. Yeah, and that's the thing, is I don't know what the SSD would do. I just know if you go to the Steam page and look at the recommended/needed computer requirement things, it states SSD hard drive for both of them as like a quote-unquote requirement. You know, it's recommended and also necessary. Oh. And with very usually popular new games of the RPG type often vibe badly with you. That is fair. Oh, it's a certain... Sea of Stars and Chained Echoes certainly did vibe poorly as well for me. But I hold that much more against Chained Echoes. Sea of Stars was fine. It was fine. It was just not a strong vibe. It was okay. I enjoyed it while playing it, but yeah. Ah. See, I try not to touch Ubisoft. What if they put out that it's technically an RPG? Like, of recent... Oh. I guess that'd be the Dragon Age stuff, wouldn't it? That's Ubisoft, right? Alright, so we got 7 there, 8, 9, 10, 11. There, which drops that there, which puts that there, which finishes that part off. We put that there, cut off there, put that there, which finishes all that off. Other things like Starfield are, you know, games with realistic looking humans and realistic looking human things. Those in Deboria, preference looking for funnier, cooler, or sillier. Preference side effect being born in a colorful pixel era. I think that's understandable. I certainly know other people. At the end of the sentence, I know other people. No, I do know other people who are also heavily burned out on people just being the realism people stuff. Oh. Not caring. I feel like for myself, I have a mild obligation to not care if it's realistic people doing realistic things. I would much prefer the more stylized, funny, cool, silly and whatnot. But given most of that realism stems from the whole realistic graphics and things, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about graphics. It kind of has to go both ways a little bit. I feel like. I mean, it doesn't have to, but I try to keep an open mind about things. It's like, oh, there's realistic humans doing realistic human things. I try to keep an open mind about that until I actually play the thing. Because like I said, I stand by not giving a crap about graphics, which I do not wish to utilize as code for I prefer things that are not realistic. Even though I kind of do. And I think what little I've seen of it indicates that it is not very realistic now. Which is good. I've heard pretty much purely style talk and whatnot, and that's a good thing. Sorry, I just had a flashback to Paper Mario Sticker Star. I'm not entirely certain why. Just the sudden reminder, like, oh god, that existed. Yeah, that's fair. I probably still would, but it coming after Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario, it definitely makes it sting all the more. Because I liked I personally love the concept of having the consumable sticker thing going on. Yeah, that's fair. I enjoyed the idea of a consumable based, quote unquote deck that you battle with. Kind of Saga-esque in that way, at least for that particular mechanic. I.e. all your equipment having a number of uses, similar to Fire Emblem. So just resource management being an important aspect of it. Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds awesome. But then when they decided, you know what, here's also these special unique stickers that you get that are also consumable, and you can only obtain in these specific locations. And also, even if you fail to do a puzzle successfully, you use up the sticker. Yeah, and then the game also sacrificing special characters and charismatic companions and everything. Well, yeah, I've not actually beaten Sticker Star because the fact that because that was one of the things I did is I'm like, here's a puzzle that I need to do. I feel like it might be this sticker. No, but now to get this sticker back, and I'm gonna need this sticker for another puzzle. I have to backtrack a lot to a deep portion of another area. Wow, no thank you. It is, if you suffer from that. But then you're gonna have a bad time with Saga. In general. Oh, not Romancing Saga, obviously, because that doesn't have the consumable bits. But the Final Fantasy Legends 1 and 2. Oh. I know more Saga did that, but I don't remember what they were. But either way. It's a habit to be broken. I might need this. I'll hold on to it forever. But you do a game. Make them unlimited but rechargeable at save point to push you to actually use them instead of keeping your elixirs for the last boss. Then never do again. It might not be the real last boss. That's fair. I am also perfectly fine with doing that, where your equipment and whatnot are a resource akin to MP. And thus, you have to heal up and whatnot. That'd be fine. I have lost track of anything I'm doing here. I think it's because I'm stuck on Everything's tiny. But yeah. I have a high tolerance for almost any mechanic. But like I said, the mechanic required me to backtrack through a deep area that is not the area I'm currently in. An area full of monsters and enemies still and everything as well. Just to get the one resource that I used up. Maybe not even because I necessarily meant to use that resource, but, you know, oops, I accidentally hit the button. Or I was just trying to test a thing. Yeah, it was not, it didn't feel good. Oh, yeah. I also broke the but I might need it habit a long time ago. Relatively long time ago. It was sometime while I was streaming that I realized I need to just use this thing, because if I don't use it, what's the point of having it in the first place? If I need it later, then that's bad game design. Oh, this is done. Which is not necessarily actually bad game design. It could be a poor decision on my part, but it's what helped me, that's what helped me break the habit, is the main part of that. Nintendo as a whole, they do not create much new characters anymore because using them later would mean paying copyright to whoever created them. That's why games like Mario Kart Cast isn't as wild as it could be. It's probably a real fractured film right now. That would make sense. I mean, if they put in their own characters, it wouldn't be near so much of an issue. Assuming it was actually their characters and not just a character that Nintendo is known for, but they don't technically own. But yeah. Nintendo's kind of just in a rough place at the moment in general, I feel like. 3 could be anywhere on either part of this, but we can put that there. And that marks out for us. That can't be anything. That. Yeah, Nintendo also has a tendency not to learn from past mistakes once they start having success again, I feel like. Some real too big to fail energy from them at the moment. Exactly. I mean, I recall the anecdote from, I learned relatively recently that I believe happened, but I don't actually know for certain, so grain of salt. But supposedly, when they were putting together the Wii, they were not going to have Wii Sports be a pack-in title, and it was Reggie who very heavily campaigned to be like, please make this a pack-in title, because this will sell your console. To not do this would be foolish. Oh, and he had to fight for that. And obviously they finally relented and it worked out very well. Exactly. But they clearly did not learn that kind of lesson when they decided that we need to, when we're going to provide our tour, not even really a game as far as I can tell, but our tour of the Switch 2, $10. You know, the PlayStation 5 gave you a whole ass little mini video game, you know, as their promotional material, and it was a fun little thing. I played through all of it, and I enjoyed it. It was cute, and it celebrated PlayStation stuff. It was a fun bit of propaganda. Okay, suddenly we're done with this, I think. Which means, indeed, we just have this one here and the butt. Yeah, Astrobot's playground or whatnot. Not the full game that exists now, which I would like to get sometime just to play for myself. Because apparently it's also really good. But yeah, the little just the little playroom title. It was a couple hours of gameplay. It had a lot of Easter eggs and nods and winks to PlayStation things. Oh, and it was fun. And it also gave you the indication of like, this is what this is the propaganda demo stuff. This is what the PlayStation 5 is capable of. They did all of that with a game instead of being like, here's a tour where you're a tiny man walking through your console. and we're just gonna pop up little, you know, like a museum, pop up little plaques describing things. And it felt in that same thing you kind of mentioned earlier, Cello. The to quote when I find where you said it. You set it up higher, I guess. Oh, I would like to do a quote, but I can't find it now. Oh. The thing which you were talking about with the whole, yeah, just, you know, they're doing things very dryly. Maybe it was Luce that said that. I don't know. One of you said something. Oh. But yeah. Nintendo is being very quote-unquote safe and rather dry with a lot of stuff right now. And yeah. That is not the Nintendo I and presumably others grew up with necessarily. And it feels very much like they are going to end up potentially shunting themselves down into another Wii U situation. Probably not as bad as the Wii U situation, because you got a lot of streamers who are like, I need to jump on this new thing regardless. So, or streamers and YouTubers. So I'm obligated to obtain a Switch 2 either way to stay on top of trends. And I'm like, good luck with that, I guess. I sure do enjoy being a hobbyist who does not have to chase trends. Okay, you know, I think that's accurate putting those there. I mean, if I suddenly get all big and shockingly like, oh my gosh, everyone loves me, and I suddenly make it a job or whatever, it probably won't happen. So I won't change necessarily. I can certainly put more energy towards the things, but as I said, yeah, no, I do this for the general low-key fun of it, and as an excuse to play games, and to share those games with people, because I often play games that a lot of people have never heard of or seen, be it because I played some Steam game that no one else has played, even if it's in their library, or you know, just an old-ass game that people didn't know of, even when I think they knew of it. But no, it brings me a great deal of joy to play a thing that other people haven't known of. And I think that's also a big part of why I don't, a big part of why I don't want to chase trend chase, is because while I am not, you know, deep into the what do you call it? Into, like, you know, the obscure retro scene or anything like that, I do very much enjoy showing people things that they've never seen before or even heard of, especially if it turns out good, because I didn't know about it either. And if it doesn't turn out good, at least hopefully it'll turn out amusingly amazing garbage. What, like Tecmo's Secret of the Stars, which I don't personally believe is actually garbage at all. It's not very good. It's fine, but it's hilarious as well. It's super charming. Same with Paladin Quest. People online who claim Paladin Quest is a bad game are just trying to piggyback on something. It was a perfectly adequate little RPG that was amusing as hell. Hell yeah. Yeah, I can't fit a 4 in there. But yeah, I mean, I went into the Secret of the Stars. Sorry, proper title. I went into the Tecmo's Secret of the Stars stream expecting it to be worse than it was, but like as an RPG, it was perfectly adequate. And you know, all of the bad English and typos and everything made it as charming as I hoped it would. And it was just an amazing little experience. I mean, yeah, if people are expecting everything to be good in the sense like, oh, this should be, you know, this isn't Final Fantasy VI, it's like, well, then yeah, you can have a bad time. But what are you doing playing an obscure RPG that wasn't released by Square or Enix at the time? Well, an Aquatalian is the name of the group that you are, because it's a thing. Shrug. I have no idea. Okay, yeah. In that case, yes, I can tell you that much with certainty. It was just a technically, Aquatalian is the name of the game in Japan, if I recall correctly. But it was also just the name of your group / chosen one kind of situation. Had a plan, my plan is working. I pile up tons of games, indie, freeware, and so on, and then you put it in a gigantic bag and wait. And now you pick a game at random from it, and usually you get both pleasantly surprised and have no idea what you're what you're going in. I would play 100% blind. Yep, that exactly. That is largely what I end up doing too, because despite having spoilers for Damien Life, I guess, my Steam library is possibly over 2,000 games now. I have no idea what most of them are. I record that I've obtained them at some point, and then I don't play them. I just hoard them, and then I stream them eventually. Maybe, depending on what the game is. And that's not counting everything else I can have access to, and do. I mean, yeah, I could sit here focusing on nothing but RPGs of various sorts. I mean, obviously, Picross is not an RPG. Yeah. It's just a matter of finding the time to bring it to people's attention. But yeah, I could absolutely just play RPGs, like, for the rest of my life, probably. With just what I have access to right now, even. Oh yeah, it's true. Picross can be an RPG. I don't remember how. I think the quote unquote RPG Picross that I have was more that it was just RPG themed. Because I don't recall how it otherwise. I mean, I could replay that one as well. I played through that one entirely on my own, but I remember almost nothing of it. So I could totally put that on the list as well if I wanted to. But I have so much other Picross to do. And that's just part of it. I have to be. It is my quote-unquote job and title to not only be the RPG Fox, but the Picross Fox. I'm the world's foremost Vulpin Picross player, to my knowledge. So I can't not play Picross. Y'all have to find out what all these little pictures are that we're making. If I don't do it, who will? But yeah, Picross is an incredibly relaxing time. And also with me just barely paying attention because I'm rambling, we have completed this one that I thought was very difficult and couldn't figure out before. But now I have to do the face. I guess it makes sense I could figure that one out. It was a butt, after all. Okay, not down there for the connection. Right there, though. Indeed. I'm going to just go ahead and guess that the 5 goes up like that, because it makes no sense for it to go down. You know, actually, instead of doing any of that, let's continue with this first. That'll probably help. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's going to be a stripe instead. I guess that's another part. You know, somebody has to stumble upon all of the hidden good scenes in RPGs no one's played. If you know what I mean by good scene. LOL. But yeah, I've got a ton of things on the big old. I have a gigantic list of things I would theoretically at some point like to try playing. I actually finished revamping that list not too long ago, and that was nice. I enjoy organizing things in that fashion. But having done so now, it's just a matter of, you know, now when I now when I complete a game, I just have to make sure I add it to oh, somehow I've effed up this entire row right here. Cool. That goes there. Well, we'll figure that out later. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, no, we need a 2 here. So pop that there, not there. So then requires something here, though. What is that? That's the tiger's face. Taken care of. That's technically that taken care of. We got one too many things in here. We are theoretically done, but indeed we need to focus on figuring out what happened here. Oh, but yeah, just a matter of determining what on my list I want to do next. And there's a shit ton of things to put into that. So what I'm trying to do at the moment, now that I have the list nicely put together for how I want to do things, is I'm trying to, with exception, I'm going to make a sudden random executive decision like this one of, you know, let's play Picross a bunch. I am trying to maintain things kind of on a long, short basis. Which technically, sorry we're open, was only 2 sessions. So that was technically short. But I also don't remember what we played before. Oh, Zelda, which was also... We did a string of short, but whatever. You know what I mean. Oh, but yeah, so we got a long one here, then we'll have a palate cleanser next time, probably... In my next time, once we're done with this, or when I'm like, you know, I'm going to take another Picross break. Oh, we'll probably have a palette cleanser of like Mega Man X2 or something, and then we'll jump into the next big old RPG, etc., and that kind of thing. And you know, the list is as malleable as I feel like I want to make it, because hey, I'm a hobbyist. I don't have to maintain anything specific. Oh, but yeah, X2 is also a game that I've played before, and most of the nope, that's wrong right there. Most of the challenge of X2 comes from actually playing the game instead of figuring things out, because I've already had to figure it out in the past. So that is also one of those games, like, I am perfectly okay looking up where locations are of things. Because the challenge for me is just heckin' playing the game. Okay, we got 4, 2. We've also missed 2 right there, jeez. How did that die off like that? Interesting. Also because I just don't... More to the point, when it's a game that I've beaten while I still technically maintain the quote-unquote no spoiler, no backseating thing, yeah, I'm fine looking things up, because I'm not here to be like, oh, let's pretend it's like a blind run, or do a challenge thing, unless I've said it's a challenge thing. Oh. So, you know, just make it happen. Enjoy times. That one both rings bells and does not. Interesting. I do not recall a sentient planet, so I probably don't actually know that one. Sounds intriguing, though. Okay, yeah, we've messed up entirely. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. We did not mess up entirely right here. That's actually fine. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 4, 5, 1, 1. Okay, so our problems are right in here and way over there. Sure. Well, that's probably likely to be there. This perhaps less so. We cut that back, plop that there and that there. That looks good to me. Actually, where is that? Ah, up there. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good to me. And we've now fixed that problem. And we've gotten a thing in here. That's all correct now. That's also correct. And correct. But we're missing something here, so we can go bip. That looks good to me. And this is now fixed, which means we just have to fix this and this. It's going to be a bit more of an issue than I think it is. I think the next RPG on my list will be Mega Man X, and then I believe after that I want to crack into the Atelier series, because I desperately love those games and would love to play them on stream and stuff, to be able to play all the ones I haven't played. And the first one's even a new one to me. Oh, because that would be the remake of Atelier Marie. Iris 1 would be the next one after that, I believe, for the series. Followed by Iris 2 and then Iris 3, which I have played Iris 3, but not 1 or 2. And I played the Manakimia games. Oh, no, I played the first Manakimia game. Haven't played the second one. I'm sure I will love it, because I do enjoy... I deeply love the Atelier series in general, for what little of it I've played. So I own most of them. Nah, that wouldn't surprise me. So I do not doubt that one bit. And we'll get to it. Once we've cracked into the series, we can, you know, heck and play more. Okay, what if I remove you, put you here, remove you. And now you have a weird, doofy looking face. It's a bit of a problem. Remove that one, then we have messed up our set of 2. We can't really do that with where everything else is. But putting that there would help more. And that's now fixed down there, even though it still looks doofy. The problem is now we have to fix this, which means that can go somewhere else. Atelier 1 plays looks like an Atelier game where they by the fire. Ooh, nice. But each time you create a new item, it prompts the party to chat. Since they're like, well, you want to do all that? It's fair. So, like a Breath of Fire, but combined with Tales of Symphonia. Tales of series is another one I want to get into soon. But obviously, doing the you know, short, long situation is, we'll get to it eventually. I believe that's technically next after, Marie, but yeah. Alrighty, let's reevaluate where I messed up now. Yeah, I have played a decent chunk of Symphonia, and that's about it. Fantasia, I have a fan translation of the PlayStation 1 version, so we're going to be playing that when we play it. I used to own Destiny 1. Destiny 1 is the reason I no longer sell video games. Like, I stopped selling video games. Excuse me. Long ago. I stopped selling the video games that I bought. Used to do it because like I needed money. So it's like, okay, if I've beaten the game... Basically, when I was a kid, yeah, I didn't have much money. So I would trade in games that I no longer played or beaten or whatnot. And then I would get new games and stuff, as one does. So that was one of the ones I traded in. And then come to find out years and years later... to reobtain said game when I'm like, I never actually beat this, like I don't want to play it again. Oh, it costs over $100 for a used garbage copy. Well, fuck. And so I could have had a, you know, a decently rare / expensive game, and instead I don't. You know, I bet if we do that, get rid of that. Oh, that has to be there though, because that's a 5. Also, that is our connector for the back. But that's also just a weird random dot right there, so I feel like that's not where that goes. Makes more sense right there. No, that doesn't make sense either. Oh yeah, no, it is not a concern for me now. Don't worry about that. That is how we're going to be playing the Japanese PlayStation. No, not that one we're playing. That one we would play the English one. That's not Fantasia, that's Destiny. Granted, I'll still be playing the PlayStation version of Destiny because it's a PlayStation 1 game. Sci-fi stuff, date from 2001. Not on my Square Enix, but published by them on Steam. It's on sale right now for $1. Oh, neat. I will have to try to remember to poke my head at that, especially if it's just $1 right now. Okay, you know what, let's just do like I was starting to say before. Let's reevaluate what we built. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, 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 fine. I mean, theoretically fine. We have an issue right there. We got that issue right there. We got that. Got that, got that. Got that issue right there. Those are all there so far. Those are all there. 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 2 or 5, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That's good. 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, nothing, nothing, 1, 2, 1, nothing, 1, 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, nothing, 1, 2. Oh, no, that's messed up too, because we technically have that, but not the other one. 4, 5, 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of little areas still with issue. It's a matter of like being like, hey, remove that, put that there. Then we fixed up this. Oh, interesting. You can cycle between just the lines by holding B. And then right here we would need to push something, such as... No, that's a 1, so that's a stop. So that would have to go there. Which we're back once again to having that weird cat jaw. So we've technically fixed that problem, technically fixed that problem, technically fixed that problem and that problem. The issue is that we are missing a 1 in there, but we do not have room anywhere else for said 1. Also, we have an extra one right here, I see. So remove that there entirely, then that messes up the 3. But it fixes this and it fixes this, and that's fixed. Move that there. It makes this one actually make sense. I feel like those are incorrect locations. Just what have we effed up here? This 3 is what's bothering me. This is also a 5 now. So we're back to the goofy smile on the tiger. But I think everything is matched up correctly. No, we're still missing a 1. But everything else is now accurate, technically. 4, 2, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 2, 5. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 3, 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. We have too many here again. Okay, that looks even better now, technically speaking. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 4, 5, 1, 1, 0, 10, 1, 2, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4, 3, 4, and by 3 I mean 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, okay. We have verified this one is correct because everything is in a correct location, so now I guess we get to go and actually double verify all the other puzzles. Good, we didn't do that yet. So we've got 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 1, 3, 1, or 3, 1, 3, 3, 8, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 8, 3, 3, 6, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 6, 2, 5, 2, 5, 6, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 3, 5, 4, 1. Oh, so the one's down there. 1, 1, 5, 1. Okay. 2, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 9, 1, 4, 2. There we go. Daughter. It only took us a friggin' hour. Stupid, doofy looking face. Alrighty. We got music out here again. Alright, one more puzzle in animals. I can appreciate a gigantic number of zeros. Yeah. But now is where it gets tricky. Alrighty, thanks for stopping in. Good luck preparing for work. Hope it all goes well. Well, yeah, that's basically it now for that one. Oh. Sadness. Okay. Not very large, but this would be okay for one blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blank. 1, 2, 3 blank. 1, 2 blank. 1, 2 blank. 1, 2 blank. 1, 2. 1, 2 blank. Or 1, 2 blank. 1, 2 blank. 1, 2 blank. 1 blank. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4 blank. 1, 2. Alright, not good enough. Skip. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. Ba-dum-ba-da-da-da-da-da. I think I see what this one is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. Put that there. Oh. Six ones down there. Ba-ba-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Ugh. The yawn faces come in. Alright, I believe that one is done. There's going to be a lot of blanks, I think, or just a lot of big gaps. Some, not as many as I was hoping. Even this is a song of. Ah, Noel from Deltarune. Fair enough. Get that back in focus. There we go. Okay. Distraction's done. That's done right there. One, two, blank, one, two, blank, one, two. Three, blank, two. Alright, all that's left is this one here. That I barely get anywhere with. That probably goes there because connections. Same with that one. And no errors abounding there. Here we go. That's probably it. Question mark. Bum 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 ba da dum. Tiny mistakes there as well, but we'll just leave it for now. I don't know that for certain yet, I suppose. Bum, bum. Okay, I think we may have fixed the problem that was going on over here. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Can I seal this off? we put the 2 there, the 1 can't go in there. So it has to be a 1. We just play it smart like that, just knowing that we have to make that connection somewhere in there. I'm going too fast for this one. I know the song, I just don't know this particular arrangement. Hell yeah. Kirin. Giraffe Murig. Congratulations! Omedetou gozaimasu! Go no stage wa migoto clear saremashita. Tsugi no stage wa suzunde ne. Congratulations to be the next stage. I'm a little more concerned about this because that's a beach. So yeah, we got 20 more puzzles. And then a Picross, and then the final puzzle. Again, assumptions for that, but still. So is the theming here actually a beach, I wonder? Sorry, distracted again. No one latched. No one took the bait for a joke. Oh well. Well, the 3 can't be in here, so the 4 and the 3 have to share room in here. So 4 blank, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum 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 ba-da-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Let's try elsewhere for a little bit. See if we can't build up upon that a little better. One, two, three, blank. 1 blank. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still not quite. Bum bum. Well, there's 1, 2, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7, blank. 1. Yeah, can't do anything with it here, but you know. That's gonna be like that. That's gonna be like that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Bum 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 bum. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Bum ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum ba. Bum ba-dum ba-bum ba-dum bum bum. Okay, well there's that one done. Presumably. Sorry, presumedly. Should pronounce things correctly until I choose not to. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum ba dum. Ba da 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 dum ba dum. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba bum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. 1, 2, 3 blank, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 blank, 1, 2, 3. Alright, done with that one there. One, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, not quite. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank. 1, 2 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank. 1, 2, 3 blank. 1 somewhere in there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Oh, I can just mark all that out. Cool, cool. Well, that's done, looks like. That is not. That is not. That is now. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we just got to get this one finished up. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Done. Up for 4, 1, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 1, 4, 4, 2, 1, 2, 2, 6, 9, 13, 0, 10, 1, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3. I don't have a 1. No, I was looking at the wrong area. We do have a 1 there. 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 7, 4, 1, or 4, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 4, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, okay. 2, 2, 1, 2, oh no. There we go. Umie no daibo. Daipo. Daipo. I'm gonna guess ultimately sea turtle, because it looks like sea turtles, or returning to the sea. If perhaps it is doing the scene rather than the aminal. I clicked the wrong thing on my phone though, so I gotta take a moment to wait and... Come on. Wrong thing again. I'm great at this. There, that one. That one. That one. A big step to the sea. Yeah, so yeah, basically makes sense. When the baby turbals are totally, you know, born and they have to make it to the sea or die. The cruel delight of nature, or some such thing. So this is what we are doing. Beach scenes, or some such related thing. Alright, next one. That's a lovely yet dangerous start. Let's take a drink of water. Yum, yum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-dum. Okay. You decided to include clouds or something, huh? I really need to play some Sonic at some point as well, so I can prove that I'm terrible at Sonic. But it would just be lovely to get into those. But I definitely need to do asset work if I were to do a Sonic game. Yeah, it's about the main reason I haven't jumped into that yet at all. I'll get the time and figure it all out and have my brain in the proper place to make things happen eventually. Like, that just means I need to work on the remainder of my backlog, as it were. Get that stuff better situated, so that I can then jump into more quickly and easily jump into other things. Even though the backlog is daunting in its own right. But we'll get there. I'll figure it out eventually. Welcome in, Becca. Indeed, I do be streaming. Well, it is certainly a day. You know, there aren't very many of them that I'm not streaming. Fucking love Starlight Zone. It is. Granted, the zone, it's in and of itself, I can take or leave. It's fine. But the music, it has yet to be shaken from my favorite Sonic background music spot. What in the world is this one, though? No clue. The title is Remain Calm and Adjust Your Settings by DJ Cutman from his album Wii U Grooves. So I guess it might be a Wii U background music. But I don't recognize it. Yeah. Although in fairness as well, I suppose I never paid much attention to any background song in the Wii U. Definitely remember, you know, the regular Wii ones, like the shop channel and just the ambient, vague music of sitting on the main menu. But yeah. It honestly sounds, it gives me more, it evokes more of a memory of being up in Tristram in Diablo 1. Agreed. I mean, I certainly played on the Wii U much more than I realized I did. But yeah, it was, I think it's mostly because it's a quiet, repetitive, sorry, I wanted to listen like guitarish sound. Because the main thing you tend to hear with the Diablo 1 Tristram background music is just the iconic strum. I could totally stream Diablo 1 tier as well as technical, and Diablo 2, and Diablo 3. Not Diablo 4 though, I don't have that. But those are technically RPGs. It would be within the wheelhouse. But I don't have much desire to stream Diablos. Games akin to Diablo perhaps eventually at some point, but not Diablo itself. I have not, no. They are on the list, and I have access, but I have not actually played them myself. Back in the day, watched my brother play the first one a bit, but I believe he got stuck. And I don't recall if he got stuck because he hit a point where he needed to grind and things were just too difficult, or if he just didn't know what to do next, but... awesome. I do enjoy that vibe regardless, so I look forward to that being one of the background tracks. It is so hard to keep my my queue short with all of the massive amount of games I would like to put on it at any given time. Come in, Fiero. We're just Picrossing. Oh wow! So it is beatable at the very least. Not that I had anything implying otherwise. That's an 8 right there, so yeah, this kind of has to be like this. God, I've never actually beaten a game in the Megami Tensei lineup spin-off or mainline. I'm just realizing that. I've played some, mostly Persona 3, but I've not actually beaten anything of it. I did play the MMO for a little while as well. You know, back when they had a free-to-play MMO that was so grind heavy. Shivan. Never got anywhere in the MMO though. Oh, poo. Alright. 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 4, 1, 1. 1, 2, 8. I have too many things here. Well, what down here is messed up? 4, 6, 1, 7, 1, 6, 1, 3, 8, 6, 1, 2, 5. 1, 1, 2. We have one too many things there. Should we go bip? Bip. No, that's not where the error was though. There we go. Didn't know that Shin Megami Tensei had an MMO. It did. That sounds like it's probably sports. Oh, there we go. No, Colgera Battle featuring Mikkel. What looks like from a Zelda. And indeed, Shin Megami Tensei has an MMO, or it did. It's defunct now. Let me see. I think it was just Shin Megami Tensei, like Megaten Online. Okay, Shin Megami Tensei Online, aka Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, formerly known as Megami Tensei Online Imagine. It went from 2007 to 2012, then from 2012 to 2013, then from 2013 to 2014. Western version was handled by multiple companies until its closure January 2014. Japanese version closed 2016 May. 9 years after beginning service. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, let's find out what the heck this is. Oh. Yeah, I can't, I cannot tell you what what the previous music was, because I don't know what it was. The thing had, in fairness, yeah, the thing had just changed. Which I guess to that extent I could backtrack it, couldn't I? That's Starlight Zone. Main column of just settings. Nope, that's still the main column and just your settings. Minecraft is what that was. Living Mice from Minecraft. Alrighty, what are you doing popping up YouTube? Phone? I don't need the Play Store either. I keep clicking the wrong things. Translate. Anyway, Hamabe desu na asobi. It's Hamabe Beach. Except asobi is play. So I'm guessing it's essentially building sandcastles. Yeah, 9 years is especially for a free-to-play. I assume had cash shop things. Imagine online. Looks off wistfully at dial-up noises playing in your mind. Alrighty, time for Beach Picross number 3. Yeah, it has to be. Those have to be right there. I'm probably going to eat these words, but doing scenes tends to be a bit easier, I feel, than just those animals we were doing on the previous set of stages. Because there tends to be more going on in a scene than just an animal standing around that may or may not have friggin' stripes or spots. Yeah, I'm going to eat those words immediately because look at this giant gap of friggin' nothing. 1 blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not at all. There wasn't a single fox in that entire set of animals. It was all things you'd find in a zoo. Yet not a fox. You could find foxes in zoos, why not? You should be able to find foxes in zoos. Maybe all of them were foxes, and they just didn't ever show the tail, so you couldn't see the telltale sign of the tail. The telltale. The defunct, video game company. Was it or was it just a Pokemon Center? That was apparently Ecruteak City. But it was Pokemon. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I don't even need to look that one up. It's definitely Comic Zone. A game I owned as a child and absolutely never came anywhere close to beating. I don't think I ever got off of stage 1. Until long plays came into existence, I wasn't certain more than stage 1 even existed. It really is. And then, of course, after watching long plays, I'm like, you know what, it's probably for the best that I never got very far in this at all. I never got past stage 1. Because watching someone else beat it makes you realize that it also doesn't have much to it. Like, it's neat, very 90s, but shrug, massive shrug. But it did have a rat, at least. I've forgotten her name, but I know it was something very 90s. Like, not a thing you would actually ever want to name your pet these days. I wish it was Moonbeam. That would have been a much better name. Welcome in, Oni. Comic Zone. On top of being hard, the game's had so many ways it could sound like you. Yeah? Wasn't a good time. I mean, I guess, you know, you really got your money's worth if you're desperate to beat. Like, if as a kid, you know, you don't have much money if you're desperate to beat it. Name of rat in Comics Zone. Roadkill. The rat's name was Roadkill. Yeah, not a great name. I still appreciate it existing, but definitely a 90s pet name. You do a lot of Sega Genesis things, though, Becca. You should play Comics Zone. Prove it can be beaten. And indeed it is. I mean, I assume, because I've... Yeah, it is. It certainly sounds like Lavender Town to me. Wouldn't surprise me. It comes from Mikhail's album Pokey and Chill. All of these tunes are being provided by Game Chops on YouTube. The fact that there have been so many Pokemon is either because they decided to do a bunch in a row or just pure coincidence. Because it's not specifically... this is just their video game lounge live play thing. Goldenrod. Right, Goldenrod? Anyway, play Comics Zone, Becca. The people demand it. I should play Soul Silver again. Stream a Nuzlocke of it. But then get all of the Nuzlocke hardcore people who don't understand the point of a Nuzlocke in the long run is just to have fun. Get them all showing up. Yeah, definitely. Oh, no, that's just done. There we go. Oh, I see what's going on now. I was trying to figure, I'm like, man, there's not really a whole lot going on with this particular thing, is there? But that's with good reason. Yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably my favorites in the long run. Gold and Silver were, Silver version was obviously my diehard favorite for a very long time, but then Soul Silver came out, and it's purely an improvement. So yeah. Like, even to the point of, like, Silver came out and I loved, or not, Silver came out and I loved Silver, duh. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, even to the point of Crystal. Crystal was very good as well, and I loved Crystal, and it probably would be the quote-unquote de facto way to play Gen 2 on Game Boy Color. But when I think about what my favorite was from back then, or in general, it still goes back to Silver instead of Crystal, funnily enough. And I don't know why. Maybe just because Silver was actually the first Pokemon game I... What was the first one I owned? Did I own Silver before Red and Blue? No, I didn't own Silver before Red and Blue. I had Blue version first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually have a bootleg copy of Emerald. I bought it back before I knew how to check if a GBA game was bootleg or not. That was my first. You played your cousin's Gen 1, Gen 2 games before that. Heck yeah. Yellow was very fun as well. It's a little sad to think that they never did that system again. Welcome in, Yucky. Good to see you. Oh, but yeah, Emerald tends to be the go-to for any mod / ROM hack of a Pokemon game. Seems like. Oh, but yeah, I liked Yellow. The number one thing I remember about Gen 1, three things. I remember three things very specifically about Gen 1 as things that, hold on true in my brain. The first thing is that Coughing's skull symbol is on his forehead instead of his belly. The second thing is that Squirtle looks like a little old man, like a mix between an old man and a toddler. And I've forgotten what the third one was. Oh, and then Geodude looks weird because he's just like a face with like a weird bumpy forehead, like those like some types of goldfish. Yes, a man. A man with teeny tiny limbs. Wartortle was always my favorite of the Gen 1 starter Pokemon. I'm a diehard picker of Squirtle, but I had to pick my specific one that I liked the most of all the evolutions of the three starter Pokemon. It would be Wartortle. Completely understandable. I don't know why I'm trying to do that there. There's a lot less going on here than I was thinking there would be. Generally same. I think the first generation that I didn't go water type to start with was Gen 5. Because that's when they gave you the option of a snake. And I'm like, yes please, grass snake. And then of course Gen 6 had, you know, a fox. So I kind of had to go that one. But it was fire. That is a fair opinion, I think. I think for myself personally, I have a tendency still to go, I kind of personally like Charmander more because it's cuter, and probably the same reason for Bulbasaur. Squirtle is definitely cuter than Wartortle, but Wartortle hits that cool factor for me in a way that I really like, because it's got that cool squirrel tail. If you had played Scarlet Violet, you would have broken it for Sprigatito. Ah, that's fair. I too went with Sprigatito. And by that I mean I went for it because I did play. I do have and I did play Scarlet and Violet. Oh, I believe I have every generation in one way or another, but I never beat Sword or Shield, but I did beat Scarlet and Violet. Look at me, Maven. And yes, of course you are. You're also adorable. I mean, I can't really keep not doing it. What came after Black One? I mean, that's fair. I do not hold any ill opinion one way or the other if one has fallen off the series, or even just not beating the game just because I beat Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I haven't beaten both, but I just mean that. Specifically, I beat Violet. No, I didn't beat Violet, I beat Scarlet. Because prehistoric lizard motorcycle was cooler to me than Protogen futuristic motorcycle lizard. But yeah, XY I did beat. Black 1, I didn't beat Black or White 2, but I did beat Black 1. Didn't Sword or Shield. And I beaten everything before that as well. At least one game of the generation. And yet I am by no means an expert of anything Pokemon, because I refuse to claim that title. Alright, I did beat Sun and Moon as well. I just forgot they existed when trying to figure that out. But yes, I did beat Moon. I haven't even actually played Ultra Sun or Moon though. I at least started playing Black 2, and then got distracted and wandered off. Blank 1, it has to be a 2. That's very fair. Oh. I do recall, I think it was X and Y felt very weird to me, because that was the first Pokemon game I had played normal after playing Nuzlocke a large chunk. And so it felt very weird to utilize the tactics of things like, I can just let a Pokemon die to heal another Pokemon, you know? That's fair. And yeah, most of my knowledge is definitely the older stuff. Gen 1 and 2 with a sprinkling of 3 and 4. The main reason I don't claim the title of Pokemon expert, aside from being far too modest for my own good apparently, is I have seen people who claim the title of Pokemon expert, and they tend to take the games far too seriously, in my opinion. Like for me personally, the way they go about it sucks all of the fun out of it. So like, you know what, I'm just gonna not place myself anywhere near that. This is very true. But yeah, it's very true. There's they would require a hell of a lot to claim to truly be an expert. Oh, especially without just looking things up. Exactly. I know Pokemon. I'm no expert. I may know more than I think I do. I might do pretty decently on a, like a pub trivia style thing. But that is me with trivia in general. I know far more than I realize I do about far too much. But I ain't gonna be able to tell you most of it until it just kind of happens to pop up as a question somewhere. That's why I like things like Jeopardy and Trivial Pursuit. But other people don't like those very much, so I never get to play them. Not like I'm good at those either. Pokemon 287. Fake Pokemon doesn't exist. Pokemon have names, they're not numbers. Exactly, there you go. Also true. Okay, I'm gonna just assume that it goes right there because that guy's head's right there. And that makes it a lot easier on me. I mean, at that point, we have to start questioning this. Is his name missing number? Or is it missing no? Like, he could just be the ultimate yes and Pokemon. I messed something up. Maybe I didn't. Because most of my favorite Pokemon will be unsurprising to most people who know me. Especially once they start seeing the trend in them. There used to be a lot of water types. Nowadays, less so. I'm sure some water types still exist in there, but I do like all of those quite a bit, but no. I'm not sure any of those would fall under the favorite of their generation. Granted, once you once again get to later generations, I'd have to actually look at the list and be like, let me double check and remind myself. Well, that's because I know your favorite. That's what makes it easy. All right, we're done. Oh, it's not Barkshire. It's coughing. God damn it. Anyway, Toro ring. Well, Toro is tuna. Even though it doesn't look like a tuna. Toro ring. Wrong button again. Toro ringu. Trolling. God damn it. I mean, it could be trawling in the sense of, deep sea fishing. But fucking Google Translate is like, no, it's just trolling. Toro ring. Yeah, it's probably like trawling. Hey, my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is Victory Bell. One blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 has to be over here. One, 2, 2. Okay. Oh, but that's just 1 blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1. Wait. 1 blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1. Huh. Ah. I mean, that's fair. It starts to become a little more clear when I tell you my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon is Gulpin. Although I do like Victreebel for more than just the potentially obvious reason. Victreebel was the very first Pokemon back in on actual Gen 1, my actual version of Blue. It was the first Pokemon I got to 100. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, so there is that slightly more reasoning, because it was the very first Pokemon I got to 100. At the time, not for any particular reason, just because that was just the one that I got there with. I'm not sure if it was necessarily a favorite from day one or anything like that. But yeah. Of course, like I said, Gulpin. I got a little Gulpin plushie and everything even. Like an official plushie. As soon as I realized they had an official Pokemon plushie for Gulpin, I'm like, I'm buying that. And I did. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blank 1, 2, 1, 2, blank 1. 1, 2, blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blank 1, 2, blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah. I don't even know how I got it to 100, if I'm being honest. I know it wasn't through cheating, because I didn't know how to cheat back then. But it's hard to believe that I would have played enough to actually grind it to level 100 at the same time. 1, 2, 3, blank, 1 blank. Mostly mattered because of patience. I hated grinding when I was young. But then again, that was also when I got more into, like, was playing more and more proper RPGs, which Pokemon is a proper RPG, but Pokemon is also Pokemon. It's a creature collector RPG. So I started a Feraligatr. Didn't get any that come. I don't get any that come with the introducing XP candies itself. That's fair. I'm sure I used rare candies on Victory Bell, but like I said, none to the extent of being able to cheat for them, because I didn't know how. The closest thing to cheating that I knew how to do in Pokemon was not a thing I did knowingly. But my friend and I were trading Pokemon to help each other's Pokedexes. And, yeah, maybe what really was I just played Pokemon just that much. Because I think the level 100 Mewtwo was also mine. And I was trading it to my friend because he was not to Unknown Dungeon yet. So for the Pokedex information, I traded him the Mewtwo. And during that trade, the game crashed. And that is how you clone Pokemon in Gen 1. Is you just interrupt the game during the save. Oh. In Shield, I started a new game, and within 3 hours of grinding, had a level 100. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, XP candies in that fashion definitely haven't done anything with. But yeah. But yeah, so that was how I learned how to duplicate Pokemon 100% unintentionally, because I was a dumb kid. I genuinely didn't know. Alrighty, Shiro. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you enjoy dinner. Definitely missing no rare candy. Cheated your Pokemon to 100 if you're going to catch Mewtwo. That's also fair. God, it's wild to think about Gen 1 anymore. Just having the knowledge of being an adult and realizing / learning just how jank that game was. And even just the concept in general. I mean, like, special was a single stat back then. How even? Just how even? This has to be a 4. Exactly, yeah. And the whole, hey, Ghost is good against, Ghost is good against Psychic. Only Ghost Pokemon to exist are also part poison. Only Ghost moves to exist don't do damage. Or don't do, like, damage you can... I mean, Nightshade does damage, but... it does, equal tier level damage. Also true. Do it. Do a Gen 1 playthrough. It is not a thing I would do myself, because if I were to ever actually stream a Pokemon Nuzlocke situation, I would just go with Leaf Green, because I like Leaf Green. But I would absolutely be down for watching an actual Gen 1 playthrough. Let's just jump to another area. I'm not feeling this one. You know what? Let's even do a thing real quick. Haha! Perhaps consider, if you watch streams, or just in general, if you watch streams in the morning, or just in general want to throw a little bit of following support, perhaps give support to Becca. Becca streams mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. She does so often via some mahjong a little bit, and then whatever tends to strike her fancy. What with things such as currently Star Fox Adventures or racing practice for Becca is a vroom vroom. And it's just a good chill heckin' time to hang out there if you happen to be around in the morning. It's a great consideration. Heck yeah. This advertisement paid for by Becca. She absolutely gave me money for this. 100%. What a wild thought, someone trying to pay me for advertising their stream. That makes no sense. Yeah, no, I watch Becca. And it works out for me because I watch Becca while I'm at work. And ridicule mercilessly. With love, of course. I'm not paying any attention to what I'm doing right now. Three, blank, 1, 2. I mean, you always choose things that are going to make you mad in one way or another. Like the game involving a dinosaur that you have to constantly feed and tell what to do. It's just always there. Four, blank, 1, blank, 1, 2. That's it. Right there like that. Excellent. 6 blank 1 blank 1. 4. So I'm just giggling myself. Things like, yeah, we're totally filling out your queue, Becca, for games to play. You got Star Fox Adventures right now, and then when that's completed, you can play Comic Zone, and then after that, you can play Gen 1 playthrough of Pokemon. I mean, you've already agreed you're going to beat Comic Zone live on stream. That's got to happen now. Okay, we're done. No, I see what they're doing now, at least. It's gonna make it be a pain in the ass for that upper one still, though. Bum, bum. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Haha! If I were to actually do math quickly, I'd be able to know that right away. That was what was going to happen there. One, two, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we could combine them there and that would still have room, so we'll hold off on that in general. Welcome back. I just took your silence to mean you agreed with what I was saying. Which thus makes it a binding contract. Yeah, no, all I had said was that, you know, we've already got your whole, you know, we're already filling out your queue and everything. You don't have to worry about figuring out what game you want to do after Star Fox. You got Star Fox right now, and then you agreed to do Comic Zone. And you're going to beat that live on stream, and then the Pokemon Gen 1 playthrough. Yeah, absolutely, first try. It's an easy game. No matter what, that can't be anything, even if this is something. That can't be anything. Also, there are 5 there, so that can't be anything, so that's fine, we're done. We're done figuring that part out. ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I have no idea what this song is. I love how even though I know what this is an indication of, it still looks like I'm slowly putting together like a lizard man with a sword. Oh, that's a shame. The lizard man looks fun. Okay, I think maybe it would brighten up each quadrant as I went over it, but it did not. It wasn't. It didn't do the thing. It's fine. But I do know what it's supposed to be. I've watched enough anime. Indeed, I do believe that's what it be. Oh, I'm doing a background person right now. That's what this weird chunk is. That makes more sense, I guess. Sadly, I can no longer see the lizard person because we've slowly started forming this person's leg. Alright, I believe that's that part. Oh, that part done. The final piece. Suika no Bakahatsu. Probably something like that. What is this song? Rivali's theme from Zelda and Chill 2. Okay. not Falco, exactly. Hooray! Suikawari. 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 Watermelon substitute. Sure, good enough. It was. Yours is an explosion of watermelon. Every time I keep expecting the Shokeki no Suika. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I keep expecting the music to start up, even though it's turned off because we're listening to we are listening to Game Chops while we're doing this. But I still keep expecting the music to start up. And like, why it's so silent? What's going on? One, two, blank, 1, 2, blank. Okay, I just referred too much there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blank, 1, 2. Wee, interesting. A goof had to have happened in here. Oh, there's the goof. Why the hell did I mark that off as entirely done? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means, yeah, that's all of that was a lie right there, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blank, 1, 2, blank, 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. One, two, three, four. 3, 4. Okay, so that's not possible, which means this has to be part of the 4. And then where do we put that 1? Right here, I guess. And then bip. Two blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I believe we're done with that chunk. On to the next one. Okay, so it has to be the 2. Oh, heck yeah. Chimera Ants is a fun time. Also horrifying, but a fun kind of horror. Yeah, fun in heavy quotations. really excited to get past the anime, though. You know, it's going to be double-edged sword. That is the one reason I am tempted to... I sit there being like, I should read Hunter x Hunter on my shelf. Because I know there's a lot more that goes beyond what the anime covered. But also that requires sitting down to read the thing. But I should still do it sometime. Jeez. That is actually less than I would have expected. I was picturing like a lot more than that. But I guess he does have a tendency to go on very long hiatuses. Alrighty, that is that chunk done, I think. Bip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, three, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can still potentially fit another bit in there. One, two, three, four, 5. Oh yeah, but it could be in that all in that area as well, so that doesn't really help us. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't help very much either. Fair enough. Blank, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just go over here for a little bit. Clear my head of that one. You know, you still have to beat. I'm just going to keep reminding you of this every so often. You still haven't beaten Super Picross yet. And we are probably at the point that I can't even help with hints, because it's been so long since I beat it. True. Unfortunately for me, I'm done with this quadrant. We're back to this one. So let's start doing hypothetical Picross, I guess. I feel like that's more likely. Cannot be. I've already forgotten what I did with that, so sure, let's just assume up in that corner and then be like, oh, that didn't actually help at all. No, that didn't actually help at all. Blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that can't be though, because now we have 4 here. You know, against my better judgment, let's go ahead and say yes to all of this. And just start cleaning out errors like through here. So it's generally condensed in through this area. It does not help that I I can't really see what I'm trying to build either, though. Like, for example, would it be helpful for me to do that? Probably. Then I lose those, potentially. Goodness, it's all messed up down there too. Okay. Clean all this up. Clean all this up. I wish there was just like a quick clear it up button that wasn't give up on the entire thing. Let's just start fresh. Interesting choice of musical styling for a Smash Bros. Theme. just to verify that I'm not crazy in my thinking of that. Leaves from the vine, from chill binding. Yeah, none of this is actually giving any indication what this actually is. That's fine, whatever. Feels like Smash Bros. Alright. Blank 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not enough known for that yet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, blank, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one I know for certain. The song, that is. Cass's theme. Those can't be anything. Okay, I'm better understanding what I'm making now. Here we go. Umi no otoko. Seaman. Or man of the sea. Seaman. Ocean man. Alrighty. 3, 4, 5 of those done, plus all the other ones we got. Cool. Got 3 more visible, 1 invisible. I imagine I can get probably 1 more done without worrying about button into time, but depending just how fast it goes, maybe we can squeeze in another one. Okay, there's that one. Okay. 2 blank, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 blank, 1 2. 1 2 blank, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, that works out. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. Ba ba da. Ba da. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-dum. Blank 1 2 3 4 5. Who knows? 1 blank 1 2 3 4 5. Bum bum bum. 1 2 blank 1 2 3 4. Yeah, sure. One of the 4s has to be up here. And there's a lot of wiggle room for the other one. One, 1 2 blank, 1 2 3 blank. All right. Stretch. Yeah, blank. 1 2 3 blank. 1 blank. Yeah. One blank, 1 2 3. 1 blank, 1 2 3. I see what this is now. It's not what I was thinking it was to start with, though. 1, 2, blank, 1, 2, 3. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Bum, ba-da-da-bum. Ba-bum. Oh, poo. You know, I bet the error is up here. Two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. See, I don't have a 4, 3. Nine, 10, 8, 2, 8, 11, 4, 4, 5, 3, 9, 0, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 2, 2, not 11. There we go. Suijoski. 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 Ski. Suijoski. Suijoski. It water skiing. It popped up just before I accidentally hit the button. I can never remember if I'm supposed to hit the button or not. Anyway, that took us only not too long. Only 14:44. Doesn't mean this one's not going to take forever, but let's take the risk, I guess. At least take a glance at them. Okay. Oh, that looks like it's going to take a while. That's not too bad, but it also still looks like it might take a while. Fine, we'll take the risk. What do you mean, what is happening? I'm Picross. Oh, the music. No clue. I appreciated it, though. But it is certainly a sudden departure from video game, actual video game. They have a couple like that that just are suddenly in old songs. I know there's one that pops up occasionally that is just a few of my favorite things, but chiptune and like vaguely remixed with a a video game song. How did I verify that? Right, because we verified it through downs. That's fine, I guess. Until it's not fine, and we're like, God damn it, where did my mistake happen? One, two, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blank, 1, blank. Yeah, it's still possible for that to be other things. Unfortunately, blank, 1, 2, 3. Not enough to be able to determine anything there as well. This is some sort of boombox. I think we can assume that that goes all the way to the end like that. Only one more day until the FDS stick restock. Ah! Oh. That's a shame. One, two, three, blank, 1, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, blank, 1, blank. One blank. Okay, so the 4 has to be up here. I still can't determine anything from that. Well, it could be 1, 2, blank 1, or it could just be a 2 in here, and then 1, 1. No way of knowing yet. But we do know that the 4 has to be here. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. One blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's at least a 2. In fact, it has to be a 4. And there we go. Koraboshi. 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 I assume sunbathing. Koraboshi. Koraboshi. Cola prevention, of course. I mean, a very real possibility, too. It could be just at a weird angle. Koraboshi. No, stop telling me cola prevention. Koraboshi. Cola hat. Koraboshi. Yes, Cola Festival. Except I thought it said Bushi. Okay, you know what? Screw you, I can write it. Cool. Coal. No, not coal. Just coal. Ra. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, no. Back. Kora. Let's. Kora. Boshi. No, I don't want two bowls in there. Did you mean that? I don't know, do I? Shell drying. You know it, close enough. Whatever. Alrighty. But I think we will call it there. I have a feeling I will not be able to complete this one in the time we have remaining, and rather than try to force it, we got that last one in, so yeah, snoozy and warm and all that kind of stuff. I want to turn my other my AC fan on or whatnot, get things going nice and cooling. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you had a good chill time. Next time it'll probably be more of this, because I am feeling the Picross. Having the heckin'... Yeah, you're very welcome. Having the whole we won't tell you when a section is done isn't nearly... Now that I'm actually doing it, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. It just feels like we're just doing Picross. So that's good. Because I was definitely intimidated by that for a while. But anyway, I appreciate being here. I appreciate you all in general, genuinely. And, no, we'll see you the next time, perhaps. Have a good rest of your evening.